Hello everybody, welcome to another BOBplays. This is Ryan. Thank you so much for the support you've shown on Subnautica. We're back here, episode 13, getting ready to start. Now I will say that my daughter and I actually played a little bit off camera, and I just realized that I probably should have loaded this in here before I started recording, because as you're going to see here, this loading screen can actually take a minute. But it's okay. Let's use this as an opportunity to talk a little bit about things going on, stay the channel, and so forth. This week here, we've been, I'm actually starting last week, I've been trying to share a lot of the YouTube videos along with the Facebook group, who have not been following as much as some of the other. It's been nice to see. We've picked up a couple subscribers, we've picked a couple of shares on Twitter and so forth. So for that, I'm thankful and eternally grateful. This is just a hobby of ours here at Buffalo Brotherhood, but it's always nice to see our community grow a little bit bigger. So while this is loading, I guess I should also sort of relate. The podcast has been a little bit fewer and far between. I'm going to take it.
Still suit equipped and capturing body moisture.
Sounds like it's loading in.
Residual odors in bodily fluids before ingested.
This game's
Please
version,
press the activation button in the next 3 seconds.
Cortana talking to me. There we go. There's no power up and so forth.
To activate chemical neutralization. Thank
Power
you
restored.
and have a nice day.
All primary systems online.
Okay, all right. It's been a ton of fun. It continues to be a ton of fun to do the podcast. Scheduling wise, though, we've just been a little bit busy, the three of us, Doug, Mike, and I. And summer's been here, and we've had all sorts of summer stuff to sort of explore. So I'm trying to remember what is new. I'm pretty sure that's new. We're going to talk about that in just a second. I added this here as a placeholder. I don't plan to put anything in here. I think originally I was going to put my desk and my chair and stuff in here. My fabricator is still here, and I'll explain why. We did complete the second level of our food generation. Essentially, let's see, I've got enough air sacs, I can grab one. I have enough boomerangs, I can grab a boomerang. Looking for Gary fish. Oh, there's enough boomerangs to grab another, enough air sacs to grab another. I don't want to take a whole bunch. Oh, look, we got something. A ray rabbit, what do you want to call it, spawned as well. You see that our seeds, now that it had a chance to grow even taller, now actually produces creepvine seeds, clusters, so if we need them, we don't have to risk going outside to the dangerous world in order to get them. I'd like to find some more seeds. Maybe I could just plant some more of those, and we'll get more of those. Actually, that's actually a really good idea. Can I just grab, we'll do a little creepvine inception here. Use the planter, put this into the planter, creepvine cluster, organic material. I think that'll work, right? Exit out. Will that work? Do I have a second thing growing yet? Not yet. Indigenous seed with high oil content, organic material. Did I just put a cutting in it last time? Let's try that too. So we'll come up here, we'll take some samples. We'll come down here, we'll see if we'll just put that in here. Okay, we'll see which one grows and which one doesn't. Okay, that seems to be the one that's growing. So we'll leave this clusters in there and see what happens. We're going to take a little bit more. And, oh no, we took too much, but that's okay. We will plant. Oh, so the clusters are growing, we just don't see it yet.
Caution. 30 seconds
I'm
of
running out of
oxygen remaining.
in the middle of my base. Okay, so there we go. We're going to put that in there, and then we're going to come over here to our bioreactor. And, oh, it's full. Okay, well, I would have thought that, honestly, this would have rained down faster than it does. But that's okay. We can just take this stuff and throw it in a locker. And not that locker. Not that locker. Maybe that locker. Oh, we ate one. There we go. Okay, so that solves it. Then we'll grab the fish that we took, and we're going to make some food out of them. We have 2 of them, so I'm going to make water out of the second of those. And you see him, I mean, you didn't see it, I guess, but trust me when I say that made those fish respawn a whole lot faster than what we had been seeing. So that's really nice. Alright, so we look pretty good on food and water. You'll notice that my door is now missing. I can't remember if I did that in the last episode. Oh, I was going to talk about this. So this is a modification station. So as you look at my gear here, you're going to see that I now have swim charge fins, which allows me to charge whatever tool is in my hand while I'm swimming. So maybe this will help cut down some of my battery consumption. I'm not sure. You'll also see that my O2 tank? My oxygen now is at 135 because I transferred my O2 tank into a high capacity tank, which basically it just added some titanium to it and made it a little bit more durable. And you do all that through this. So survival knife, I can make it hard, or I can make a thermo blade, which I'm not sure what that does, but makes my... I will tell you this, as I understand it, it will actually put a durability on my knife that will mean that eventually it'll run down or break, and really it's just not necessary at this point. Plasteel tank makes it lighter so I can carry more things. I think essentially that would just mean that in my character screen, instead of holding up 4 spots, I would only hold up maybe 1 or 2. I'm going to drink a root beer this afternoon. And then here's the fins. So there's one set of fins that allows you to increase your swim speed by just adding silicone rubber and fins, which fins are made from rubber too. You make that over at the fabricator. But I thought with a wiring kit, at least I can do this. Like, I don't know that I need to go any faster because I've got the sub now. I've got the Seamoth. So I thought, well, let's try this. Maybe if it's generating any power at all, it might be helpful. And then lastly, you can take your propulsion cannon and turn it into a repulsion cannon, which allows us to push things away. It just takes a propulsion cannon and a computer chip. So with that being said, over here at our fabricator, personnel tools, you'll see now that we have a propulsion cannon available, which is just a titanium and advanced wiring kit. We also have a laser cutter, which I'd like to do, but I haven't been able to find a diamond yet. But so I think this is going to be our goal for today's episode. We're going to build the propulsion cannon, which takes an advanced wiring kit and titanium. Titanium we have, a battery we have. Advanced wiring kit is under electronics, and that is basically a computer chip plus gold. Computer chip is silver plus quartz plus coral. So start on the computer chip first. Silver, coral, and quartz. We do have the gold, as you see there. Stalker tooth, magnesium, titanium ingot, lead. Okay, so nothing there. Titanium, silver. We do need 2 of those, so we need a quartz. Oh, we didn't need that. We don't need that. This. Okay, and quartz. So 1 more table coral and we'll have it. So let's pull up our knife. Let's go around the curve here. And you'll see why I'm not... I'll explain why I'm not too concerned about the way this is. My idea is to get the moon pool, which is an upgrade for the Seamoth, which will allow us to dock our Seamoth directly into our base, and I'm thinking that's where I'm going to put it. So I put this here in order to hold its space. We'll take it down whenever we need to. We might add some more foundation if we need to as well, but we'll put our moon pool right there, and then we'll be able to enter the base just like we always have. But for right now, obviously, it's going to be a little bit slower. Let's take a look for some table, which I think is up here. Yep, there's some. I only need 1 piece. I'm going to go ahead and grab 3 pieces if I can, though. Where did the other one? That one I got? Yeah. I feel a sneeze coming on. Think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Think happy thoughts. Okay, here we go. Don't sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. Okay, so make our computer chip. I think I have everything out of my computer chip. Chip. 2 pieces of gold. Which are in here, and my DW locker. I hear tapping. I don't know if that's in the game or outside of the game. I don't see anybody here, so I'm gonna pretend that it's not here. So now we just need titanium. Oh, that's what it looks like. That's cool. I saw that icon on the corner. I was like, I'm not sure what that was. Tool. I honestly thought it would take us longer to build that. And it's already put itself in slot number 5. So let's see what it does. Nothing in here. Propulsion cannon. Don't go outside. Oh, retarded. I guess I could have gotten it. Huh. Can I grab one of you? Oh wow, it uses battery. Pretty crazy light. Fish is here. Oh, I didn't want to shoot it. I wanted to take it. Aha. So this would have been kind of nice to have. Oh, it grabs all kinds of resources fast. So then what does the upgrade do? Because I thought the upgrade was going to allow me to shoot it away. So let's head back. Might as well cook this food and eat it. Lord knows we always need food. I guess I could fish tank. We'll be stuffed. Let's be stuffed. Let's indulge ourselves. Be stuffed. On a deserted world where food is hard to come by. Let's overeat. Keep that one. Alright, that's the best our health has looked in a while. Okay, so now let's look at the modification. So it takes that and a computer chip. See why I grabbed that extra coral? Coral? Ah, but I don't have quartz. Come on, please be quartz. Well, that's okay. Give us something. We need things to do. And we are going to have to go look for that moon pool parts soon, because I don't know that I can be making that run every time. Lots of quartz typically in this general area. Wow, that took a lot of health. Another health kit? No, I don't. So hopefully they'll make me a new health kit so shortly. I got my piece of quartz, right? I got 2 silver, and I got my okay. So there we go. We got it. Let's go. I have that sea moth, I'm not even using it. We're still grabbing things fairly close to home. So. Makes sense. We're not going to run out of oxygen this close to home. Okay, here we go. All the way over here again. You full. There you go. I might have it. So we need a computer chip. Electronic resources. Computer chip. resource to options. I wonder if this is going to help us. Like, oh wow, we just shot it. Okay. So I wonder if it's going to help us, like, actually. I don't know what you want to call it. If we can actually attack things, you know, like if that's a weapon. That's fine. We'll just be safe. We'll be safe. Alright, so that's pretty much all the things going on in the base. And we have our propulsion cannon now. It's not letting me attack this thing. Attack you? Oh, just pushed it away. Alright, I gotta stop playing with it because I used a lot of power. Can I still use it to capture fish? Are you coming after me? Surely not. Surely not. You're a nice guy. I'm a jerk, but you're a nice guy. Look for some sort of resource. That is super. So now it's just a weapon. Like I can shoot things away from me, but I cannot grab things anymore. Interesting. Okay. I kind of liked it better the other way. Is there a way to revert it? I guess we'll just have to build another one. But we'll do that one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's go look for stuff. Okay, so part of what we want to do is be a little more systematic in our approach. We know we can go towards the Aurora and look for things because the radiation has passed or is going to pass. I know that that area is shallow enough that I can still essentially make good on it. So that's the direction. Just stop it real quick because I knew this thing was still working. I'd like to know if anybody who watches this also is interested in RimWorld. It's a survival, more of a colony builder. But it's a survivalist game that I'm a big fan of myself personally. And it just was released on Steam, so it's got a lot of track, a lot of flow, a lot of interest in it. In case anybody was wondering like where the Seamoth parts were, this is very close to where I found my Seamoth parts. It was in red. The biggest tip I could tell you though is you're not looking for the normal like down parts, the black boxes. You're actually looking for parts of the ship, and that's what was throwing me off. I know I probably said that in the last video, but I actually recorded that like a week ago when I was recording up a bit of a backlog, so I wasn't sure what this week was going to hold. So, I was getting very frustrated because that was my one goal for the week was to build the Seamoth, and it was just taking me longer and longer and longer. So, what is that? That's a spitter or something. 5. I think that's actually. There we go. Is it coming back? Yeah, that was like one of my major goals last week. I was getting quite nervous that I wasn't going to get it done. Now, where did that thing go? Is it here? Oh, battery charger. Hopefully, I'm not sure how many of these we need, but that'd be great. So we need one more of those. Okay. The lights don't actually appear. You're looking at this sea moth, so lost it. There it is. Okay. Looking for other fragments to scan. Yeah, so I was getting pretty panicked about it, but we found it and it all worked out okay. Okay, so let's open this time. What's this one? Propulsion cannon fragment. Well, it's going to give some titanium at least. So the power went up to 77 there because I'm using my flippers. Well, looking for more things to scan. Yeah, so, and it's been interesting to watch the views on these videos. They have, obviously, like I said at the beginning of the video, none of us, none of Mike and Doug or myself, are in this for any other reason than is that we enjoy it. It's fun, and it's great to share things with others, and we go see movies together. There's typically hundreds of us. Right there's a sign. In case anybody's wondering, who's watching this video, that's what you're looking for, right there. This guy is hitting my sides. I'm still open. I mean, we go see lots of friends and we go do lots of things together. And that was a big reason why we started doing the podcast, and that's a big reason why we still do the podcast. Just because it's enjoyable, it's fun. And it's like being on your own radio show. Who wouldn't like that? But now these videos are we've obviously there's 1,000 likes or whatever on Facebook. If you're interested, it's facebook.com/BuffaloBrotherhood. Oh, this is the mushroom biome. Oh, it kind of snuck up on me. Back up a little bit. That is spawning out, not spawning in. Okay. Let's stay over here in this area because I find another battery charger. That would make my life a lot easier. Just put some more solar panels on the old house and start charging all these batteries. Is that something? But it's been interesting to see how the how the two populations really don't mix. People that watch the videos and people that we've actually done in lieu of podcast a few times. We've run a Civ 5 sort of Let's Play podcast instead of the actual podcast. This guy's trying to bite me through the sea moth. Spawn out. I've lost the where's it at? There it is. Okay, don't shine the lights through. Modification station. I already got that. That's okay. Like I was saying, is the populations don't mix really at all. The people that listen to the podcast, people that watch the videos. I would have thought there'd been a lot more crossover personally, but I understand. The podcasts are typically more topical, they're more pop topics. We talk a lot of the things that's going on in nerddom for the day or for the week or so forth, or we'll talk about a particular topic that interests us. And maybe that's a little bit more so. Obviously, these games were there more like, I don't know what you'd say, like macro. I need to keep driving because I want my hands, start talking with my hands and take my hands off the steering. Where the podcasts themselves are maybe more macro, because we talk a lot of like very general topics. These games obviously are a little bit more micro. Do I have those right? Am I saying those right? I could Google it, I guess, but it's okay. What is this? Oh, this is the Aurora. Okay. So actually, I'm going to go more this way. I'm glad to see that the sun's coming up. It might help in this finding this kind of stuff. Yeah, because right there's something there. Stand up. Yeah, we're just going to be talking about this game or parts of this game or games like it or so forth. And it's just me. It's just my input. Where, well, even with the golf with friends. Oh, there we go. Power cell fragment. Yes, that's a third one. I think that's all. So, oh no, that's a different. That's a power cell charger. Okay. Now that thing sounded loud. How close it is. Can we see it? Eyeball on it. We're gonna go down there. Unless there was something over here. Just that sounds like that beast. The big boss. Look around, see if we see him swimming around. If I don't see him swimming around, I'm going to try to make this here. He doesn't really seem like he's getting any louder. Last time we saw him, he was back. Alright, so we got a
New
power.
blueprint acquired.
Moon pool fragment. This is what we're talking about, guys. This is the next big one. So we need 4 of them. Oh. Maybe they're all right here, though. What did it say? Scanner room fragment. We don't have that yet. Yeah, obviously, the conversations are going to dwell just around these things. This game or games like it or other games, and it's just me. It's just my opinion. Maybe you fancy yourself more Doug, or maybe you fancy yourself more Mikey. I'm not sure. But if that's the case, then obviously you're not going to want to watch 20 minutes of me or 25 minutes of me. You should, though. I'm a nice guy. No, I'm joking. Or maybe you don't care about the Brotherhood or the Bobcast at all. Maybe you're just here for the game, which is a whole nother, ball of worms. So, that's
Welcome aboard, Captain.
90%. So these fins are OP. So we're gonna keep looking around here for just a second. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive down here. We're gonna park for just a second, and I'm gonna tell you guys goodbye, and I'm gonna tell you I'll see you tomorrow, and I'm gonna tell you I hope you come back. And all this and that. So thank you guys so much for being with us today. If you want to learn more about what I was talking about, again, facebook.com/BuffaloBrotherhood. You can follow us at on our home on the web as well, which is BuffaloBrotherhood.com. Check out a podcast. If you're coming here for just the Subnautica, maybe you'd enjoy the podcast at all. You can also watch Calfcast, which is my kids' channel. So if you're a younger kid and you just want to see more kids' games, those are all on the YouTube channel that you're currently watching. So give us a subscribe, give us a content, give us a like. Talk to you guys later, and see you tomorrow.